you ever watched an anime? Have you ever watched a cartoon? Of course you have. Like, if you haven't, then you probably wouldn't be watching me. But have you ever looked at anime and seen like these specific styles where all the animes, I won't say they look the exact same, but they definitely look like they come from a specific region and they all have a specific, style about them. And that's what makes anime. But then when you look at American cartoons, honestly, I personally feel like it's completely different. It's so many different styles of cartoons that you're like, bro, everything looks completely different. So I started to think like, bro, I love animes, I love these stories, I love, like, of course I love animation, that's what I went to school for. I was like, what if animes were made here on the West in America instead of on the East in Japan? And how would they look like? So then I said, wait a minute, I can draw it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I drew and how I think these two animes would look like if they were made in America. And so for the first one, it's no surprise, I'm doing Naruto. And the style I wanted to go with, this one, is more of a Ben 10, Dwayne McDuffie, their style. Because rest in peace, Dwayne McDuffie, a legend. And he's from the same city as me, from Detroit, so definitely a legend. Yeah, this is a style that I'm I'm a huge fan of, for one. And I'm keen to because this is like peak childhood era for me. And I love Ben 10, bro. I love Generator X. I love all the Cartoon Network shows that they let them make it. I just feel like they're literally legendary, and the style itself is legendary. Ben 10 has more of like I wouldn't say a rigid style necessarily, but it's a little bit more put together. It's not as realistic. It kind of takes heavy inspiration from anime. If you were to ask me, it looks a lot like anime in some states. Like the faces are similar to anime. The eyes, especially. Anime has a huge influence on everything. Like, this is just how art works. People get influences from all over the place, and I'm pretty sure they were looking at old animes and getting a lot of influence for the Ben 10 style, but I love it, bro. And I think Naruto works really well in it. I went for the scene where he showed up to fight Pain when he finally mastered Sage Mode on Gamabunta. And bro, I really like how this came out. I went for like a cel shaded look with the coloring. I use a traditional ink brush, which I usually don't do in a lot of my art, because recently I've been liking a more loose style, but I wanted it to look a lot like just a screen cap literally from the TV. So I went in after and added the Cartoon Network logo and added like the TV lines to make it look like someone literally just recorded it or screenshotted directly from the TV, So that was my plan here. And yeah, I like how it came out. The colors, I tried to color pick colors from Ben 10 so it looks a little bit more like closer to that. It's still Naruto colors at the end of the day. And for the mini turtle whose name is escaping me right now, but I'll put his name on the screen. I took a lot of inspiration from him from aliens like Gray Matter, who isn't necessarily a frog, but I like how Gray Matter looks. I think it looked good. It fits. It looks like a little Ben 10 alien, But yeah, I'm not gonna yap too much, but I really do like how this came out for my first drawing. Imagine if Naruto was to release on Cartoon Network and came out in America, bro. Like, that would be insane, and people would love it because people already love it now. It's one of the best shows ever created, and I stand on it. But yeah, let me know if you like this one. I'm gonna do another one in this video, obviously, but this is very, very cool to draw. I thoroughly enjoy myself recreating this scene. It's one of the coolest scenes in fiction when he shows up to fight Pain. But yeah, I'm gonna let this play out, and then I'll talk to y'all again on the next drawing. All right, and we got the finished product here, and I think this turned out fire. You can see the moving lines in there to kind of replicate an older TV, like the screen grab you're looking at is definitely in the style of Ben 10. I think this could pass as a character, like, how Ben had his sumo slammers. He could be like infatuated with Naruto, like it's the show that Ben watches on TV, and that's why he likes it. But yeah, I think this is awesome. Imagine if we got this. We're gonna do one more for you, and we can't do a video about legendary anime without doing the legendary anime. So let's get it. And you know what that is. That's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. And this is clearly Goku. Now for this one, I wanted to do the style of Samurai Jack, and I believe that's Jenny Tarkovsky. I'm probably saying that wrong, but
Tarkovsky.
Samurai Jack mixed with Dragon Ball Z works a lot better than you thought it would, and I really like how this came out. So the scene I did for this one is when he went Super Saiyan, and it was when he was looking down on Frieza after they fought in Namek, and he all beat up and bloody, but he's so strong at this point. Like, this shit was max order. This started, like, this scene alone made so many animes what they are right now. Transformations and different styles and all that stuff. That's from Dragon Ball Z. So you gotta respect Dragon Ball Z. Even if you think it's not the best anime ever, it's a GOAT. Imagine if Dragon Ball Z was animated in America in a style like this. Samurai Jack has such a gritty and, like, not necessarily loose, but it is loose. It's not much shading. It's not harsh line art, bro. This would be fire. And the fights in here would be crazy, because once it went over to Adult Swim, which is the Samurai Jack that I'm showing here is on Adult Swim, bro, it got so good, bro, because this show is meant to be on Adult Swim, I think. Even though, don't get me wrong, the Cartoon Network show is definitely good, but it's supposed to be like, you don't want to hold nothing back with Samurai Jack. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this piece. I think this came out really good. Like, really, I like it a lot. Colors work, style works, and hopefully you guys like how it came out too. But this is on Goku and Samurai Jack style. So, did you like the video? If you did, you should like it, because like that's kind of what that means. A like. That's what that. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. This is really fun to make. Sorry it took me a little longer to make it since my last video, but more content coming soon. Just be patient with me. Like the video again, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Nice shot!